Imagine walking into your garden and seeing soil so dark, rich, and alive that earthworms practically dance through it. Picture plants that seem to thrive effortlessly, roots diving deep into earth that feels more like chocolate cake than compacted clay. What if I told you that the key to this incredible transformation isn't some expensive soil amendment or complex composting system, but something you might already have piled up in your yard, or can easily obtain for free? Today, we're diving deep into the revolutionary world of woodchip gardening, where patience meets science to create what I call rapid humus. And trust me, once you understand this process, you'll never look at wood chips the same way again. The soil secret: why wood chips are your garden's MVP. Let's start by shattering one of gardening's most persistent myths, that wood chips will steal nitrogen from your soil and starve your plants. This misconception has kept countless gardeners from experiencing the transformative power of wood chips, and it's time we set the record straight. The truth is, when wood chips are applied correctly as a surface mulch rather than buried, they actually enhance nitrogen availability over time through a fascinating biological process. Here's what really happens when you place wood chips on top of your soil. The chips begin their decomposition journey slowly, starting from the bottom layer where they make contact with the earth. This gradual breakdown doesn't compete with your plants for nitrogen because the decomposition occurs in the mulch layer, not in the root zone where your plants are actively feeding. Instead, as fungi and beneficial microorganisms colonize these wood chips, they create a living network that actually helps transport nutrients to your plant's roots. The concept of rapid humus might sound like marketing speak, but it's grounded in solid soil science. Unlike traditional composting methods that require turning, monitoring temperatures, and waiting months for finished compost, wood chip mulching creates humus through a continuous, low-maintenance process. As the bottom layer of chips slowly decomposes, it's continuously replaced by the layer above it, creating an ongoing cycle of organic matter incorporation that can transform your soil in as little as one growing season. From chips to gold, the Humus Accelerator explained. The magic of wood chip decomposition really lies in understanding that not all organic matter breaks down the same way. When you bury wood chips in soil, you actually create anaerobic conditions that slow decomposition and can, in fact, tie up nitrogen. But when you keep them on the surface, you're creating an ideal environment for aerobic decomposition, and honestly, that's where the real magic happens. The process begins with the incredible world of soil fungi. These microscopic powerhouses are nature's recyclers, and they absolutely love wood chips. As fungi colonize your mulch layer, they form these vast networks of thread-like structures called mycelia that extend throughout the chips and down into your soil. These fungal networks don't just break down organic matter, they actually create highways for nutrient exchange, connecting your plant's roots to resources they just couldn't access on their own. What's truly remarkable is how quickly this transformation can occur under the right conditions. In warm, moist environments, you can actually see changes in your wood chip mulch within just a few weeks. The chips begin to soften, darken, and develop that characteristic earthy smell that signals active decomposition. By month 3, the bottom layer often resembles rich, dark compost, and by the end of a growing season, you'll find inches of beautiful, crumbly humus forming right at the soil interface. This process is accelerated by the diverse community of microorganisms that wood chips attract. Bacteria, fungi, and countless other microscopic life forms work together in this decomposing mulch, creating a biological factory that produces plant-available nutrients, improves soil structure, and builds the very foundation of soil health that conventional gardening often struggles to achieve. Implementation made easy getting started with wood chips. The beauty of wood chip gardening lies in its simplicity, but sourcing quality materials is crucial for success. Your best bet for obtaining wood chips is often as close as your local tree service company or municipal utility department. These operations generate massive amounts of fresh wood chips from tree trimming and removal, and they're usually thrilled to have somewhere to deliver them for free, rather than paying disposal fees. When sourcing wood chips, There are a few key considerations that can make or break your success. First, avoid any chips from treated lumber or construction waste. These can contain chemicals that harm soil biology and plant health. Fresh chips from healthy living trees are ideal, and don't worry if they include leaves and smaller branches. This mixed material actually provides a better carbon-to-nitrogen ratio and supports more diverse microbial activity. The application process couldn't be simpler, but getting the depth right is critical. Start by applying wood chips in a layer approximately 3 to 4 inches thick across your garden beds, keeping them pulled back about 6 inches from plant stems to prevent moisture-related issues and pest problems. This depth provides enough material to suppress weeds and retain moisture while allowing air circulation that supports healthy decomposition. One of the most common mistakes new wood chip gardeners make is applying chips too thickly. While it might seem logical that more is better, layers deeper than 6 inches can actually create anaerobic conditions that slow decomposition and can lead to problems. Remember, we want that sweet spot where moisture is retained, weeds are suppressed, but air can still circulate freely through the mulch layer. The renewal schedule for wood chips is refreshingly flexible compared to other mulching materials. As the bottom layer decomposes and incorporates into your soil, simply add fresh chips to maintain your desired depth. In most climates, this means adding a fresh inch or two of chips each spring, though you might need to refresh more frequently in areas with intense heat or rainfall. Beyond fertility, there's actually a multitude of wood chip benefits. While the soil-building properties of wood chips are impressive enough on their own, the additional benefits really make this technique a true game-changer for gardeners. Water retention alone can totally transform your gardening experience, especially during those hot summer months when irrigation costs soar and water restrictions become commonplace. A properly maintained wood chip mulch can reduce your watering needs by up to 50%, and here's why. The weed suppression benefits of wood chips, well, they go far beyond simply blocking sunlight. As the chips decompose, they create chemical compounds called allelopathic substances that naturally inhibit weed seed germination. This kind of biological weed control actually becomes more effective over time, so your garden becomes increasingly low maintenance as your wood chip system matures. Many gardeners report spending 75% less time weeding after just one season of wood chip mulching. And perhaps most importantly, wood chips create dramatic improvements in soil structure that can be felt as much as seen. The organic matter from decomposing chips helps bind soil particles together, creating stable aggregates that improve drainage in clay soils while increasing water retention in sandy soils. This improved structure also enhances root penetration, allowing plants to access deeper water and nutrient reserves while developing the strong root systems that support vigorous top growth. The cumulative effects of consistent wood chip application create what experienced practitioners call the compound interest of gardening. Each year your soil becomes richer, deeper, and more biologically active. Plants that struggled in previous years often surprise gardeners with unprecedented vigor and productivity, while new plantings establish more quickly and require less intensive care. From an environmental perspective, wood chip gardening represents a powerful form of carbon sequestration that helps combat climate change while building healthier garden ecosystems. Every ton of wood chips you divert from landfills represents carbon that would otherwise decompose anaerobically, producing methane, a greenhouse gas far more potent than carbon dioxide. Instead, that carbon becomes part of your soil's long-term organic matter reserves, supporting plant growth and soil life for years to come. The economic benefits compound over time as well. Reduced watering needs, fewer soil amendments, less weeding, and healthier plants that require fewer interventions all translate to significant savings. Many gardeners find that their wood chip systems pay for themselves within 2 seasons through reduced inputs and improved yields, while creating garden spaces that are more beautiful and enjoyable to spend time in. Starting your wood chip journey might feel like a leap of faith, but the science is solid, and the results speak for themselves. Whether you're dealing with compacted clay, sandy soil that won't hold water, or just want to create a lower maintenance garden that produces better results, Wood chip mulching offers a path forward that works with natural processes rather than against them. Remember to subscribe to Smart Garden for more revolutionary gardening techniques that can transform your growing experience, and share this guide with fellow gardeners who are ready to discover the incredible potential hiding in plain sight. Your soil and your future self will thank you for taking this step toward creating truly sustainable garden abundance.